The newest horror film, Escape Room 2, Tournament of Champions, is finally upon us.
Oh my god, I can't wait!
So let's talk about if this film is any good. Welcome to my channel. My name is Justin. Here we focus on your favorite content from streaming services and in theaters. If you guys love to watch movies and shows like I do, you guys are in the right spot. Consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Question of the video: have you ever completed an escape room? Let me know in the comment section down below, and there you can find my answer. Survivors of previous escape rooms find themselves in a new and increasingly elaborate game filled with deadly traps. The idea of an escape room movie sounds intriguing to me. It allows for elaborate traps and rooms and very creative moments. I feel like that all goes to Saw, with so many entries in the Saw films, and not that they are solely escape rooms, but they are escaping from something. And the first film just was okay. The rooms were elaborate, creative, and thrilling at times, but everything else in that film was just bare bones. And that's how I essentially feel about the sequel, Tournament of Champions, bringing back previous winners to compete in a Tournament of Champions to see who is the best at being in an escape room. Problem with bringing these new characters in is, one, right when they are introduced, you learn that they are a previous winner. And we have two characters from the previous movie. They never show how they won. I cannot sit here and tell you a single character's name from this movie. It's that forgettable. So at times they really don't feel like a champion from a previous game. They mention, oh, I've been in a game before, but that's about it. And they go through these games pretty quickly. There's some elaborate traps throughout many different rooms, some creative rooms, but I've been in an escape room before and it took me about an hour to get through it. I don't understand how they can get into a room and go through it within 1 minute. I know the clock is ticking and they are on a race, but I just don't buy into it that they could, even if they were not champions, go through an escape room this elaborate that quick. They must be just putting the clues out just really easily for everybody. I just don't buy it for 1 second. And the rooms are pretty intriguing. One of my favorite ones involves tiles. Once you step on them, they activate lasers, and they have to go through safes and learn a pathway through it. That one I found to be pretty intriguing. They just run through these rooms so quickly. There's about like 5 of them. I could be wrong. There could be more, there could be less. I don't know. I don't really remember. But there's not a chance to make it feel really suspenseful. The most suspense we get in this movie is when the clock is ticking down and it's like just a couple minutes left and they have to find the next clue to get out of the room. That's easily the best part of the film, is when we're kind of getting towards the end of each room, because that suspense is building and it's intriguing to watch how they can get out of the room. And the rooms are elaborate and they're very creative, but they just run through them so quick. You really can't take a look at everything within the room and how elaborate it really is and how creative it is, because it just kind of brushes by so fast. Where they think they're in the city and they find out they're in a room and they're given a minute to get through the room. And so like all of it just feels wasted because of how fast they're going throughout the room. The characters in here, with bringing 2 of them back from the first movie and multiple other characters from previous escape rooms, they're just thin characters. They're chosen to be in the game because of who they are. We've seen a trailer that one of the girls doesn't feel any pain. They use that a couple times towards the end of the film, but that's just about it. Like, we don't know anything about these characters, their past interactions inside an escape room. They just focus on the escape rooms, moving through them pretty quickly, and that's about it. I appreciate the elaborate escape rooms. I really do. They're cool to look at, and it's cool to think about how you would be in an escape room like this, where you wouldn't end up dying. How would you get out of it? Because escape rooms are a lot of fun, and they're very challenging, but it just seems very easy for these characters in this film. And so we have these characters, they're just thin, and the whole movie is just a breeze to get through. It's not really a thought-provoking film. The writers are content with just being very brief about things, and that's one of the things that absolutely hurts this film, is how quick they run through the challenges and the characters too. I'm gonna go ahead and give Escape Room Tournament of Champions a C. Thank you guys for checking my review for the new Sony horror film Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Have you guys seen it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content. My name is Just So Much As Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.